guys, welcome back to April After Dark. We are after dark, obviously. Anyway, I have my new little white elephant gift present that I got over the weekend at my friend's annual party, ugly Christmas sweater party slash white elephant party, and I got the Stranger Things Ouija board, and I have wanted this ever since I saw it out at Target. I think it was around Halloween time that it was in stores. I wound up with the Ouija board, and sure enough, every single person at that party was like, no, not having that. No one's gonna be stealing that from you. So I'm pretty excited, but I thought it was kind of cool and fitting that it be right here in front of my Stranger Things background with all the lights, and I just think it's really cool. I don't know, whoops, I guess that's a new word for me. I kind of wanted to update you guys on a few things. So my husband surprised me with a date night. I think it was actually the last day that I filmed. It was that night. He told me to be ready when he got out of work and to make sure I had all of my equipment ready to go for investigating. So I was really excited. So he took me out to dinner. We had steak, and everything that we had there was good. We did split a bottle of red wine just for dinner because I don't know, it goes with steak. So, and we haven't had a date night in a long time. So the thing that I'm gonna get into is that we did go to Goatman's Bridge that night, and I was so excited about it that of course we go to have our date night and we have some drinks. Now, I'm not one for investigating while having, you know, several drinks or shots, which is what wound up happening, and investigating. I just don't think it's the best idea. I don't feel like I can really connect. I feel like something is disrupting me from connecting to the energies that I would feel if I didn't have mind-altering substances in my system. So, but okay, so the idea of going there was just so exciting to me that there's no way I'm gonna say no, let's save that for another night, because this is the place that I told you before in my original video of the Goatman's Bridge. And if you haven't seen that video, you should just go check that out if you want to know the history about it. I'm not going to get into it in this video since I did a whole video on it last time. But, you know, we celebrate, you know. First, my goofy ass decides to, oh, let's do some shots. Let's do a pickleback shot of whiskey. So we did that, and then we stopped at another bar thinking that where he used to work, because it's a place in Louisville where he used to work, and it's on the way to Denton where the Goatman's Bridge is. So of course we go there for commemorative sake and have, oh, I don't know, 2 more shots there. And then we go to Goatman's Bridge, and by this time it might have been like 10 or 11 at night, so it's pitch black dark. We go there, and it was not at all what I thought it was gonna look like. It's weird. It just did not. They make it look so ominous and dark, as they should in the Ghost Adventures episode. And in all the pictures I've ever seen, I mean, it doesn't really show you anything but the bridge. You know, it wasn't exactly what I thought was gonna be, but it was so exciting. So we get there, and I see, you know, there's other cars parked there. So I was like, okay, so people really do come out here quite frequently, and I don't even think that it's just for investigating or anything like that. But I came across this group of kids, and they were leaving, but they had sage in their hand, and they had like symbols on their foreheads, and they were really nice, and I really don't remember real clearly what the conversation was because I was not all there. I was a little bit buzzed, and I was excited and stuff. So but they're like, oh, do you want some sage? I think it was the night of the full moon, the very last full moon of 2017, and it was like the super moon. So I think they were doing like a moon ritual underneath the full moon in, you know, the forest and woods and Goatman Bridge area. So I don't remember what my conversation was, which is already annoying to me as it is. So I switched out of my nice boots that I had on and I put on my tennis shoes and we start going, and you know, my husband's got this camera. I didn't bring any lights with me, and we're recording for like maybe a good solid 4, 5, 6 minutes, and you know, he's getting the sign, reading it, and I'm talking to you guys. You can't see me though. It's so dark. We didn't think it through, but it was kind of more like I wanted to go there and just do like a field through and just go there just to go there. I want to go. I don't, whether I videotape anything or not isn't really, you know, wasn't really the reasoning that I did that. Next time, which I do plan to go back, I'm gonna go sober, not on a date night, and we're gonna get this whole thing done for you guys and for the channel and everything. So, but I was gonna tell you, we went there, and he's videotaping and everything, and we're talking, and all of a sudden, you know, he's the one recording because I'm doing the narrating and the talking and the showing and all this, and my camera just stops working and it says right error, and it's done that before. It does that sometimes when I'm filming in here, and usually I don't know what it is. I don't know why it does that, but it usually happens within a few seconds of me filming. It doesn't happen after so many minutes. I mean, I've never had it even do it after 2 minutes of recording. Like, it's not even maybe 1 minute. It's usually 20 seconds or so that it'll do that. So, and I'm not saying that's paranormal, but I mean, almost 7 minutes into the video, and 7 minutes in, it stops, you know, recording. So I don't have footage to show you guys. I really wish I did. And at that point I thought, you know, it was a sign to me, this isn't a good idea. I don't think that I should do any investigating. I just want to kind of walk around here and just get the full feel and experience of this place on a dark, chilly night with the full moon, you know. That's what I wanted. So being that I was buzzed, I didn't feel any vibes of any sort. I mean, even standing on the bridge, I didn't feel anything. And I feel like I said earlier, when I've had some drinks, I can't connect. I just can't connect. Something is blocking me from connecting. I just can't do it. So, you know, regardless of that, we went on the bridge. It was smaller than I thought it was. It's so weird that I've seen people with Ouija boards in YouTube videos out there, like even BuzzFeed, you know, using a Ouija board out in the middle of the board. I mean, the board of the bridge, you know, with candles lit and all that stuff. So, and you know, I did see graffiti that said Goatman. I'll, you know, insert a picture of that, either for this video or when I actually go back and just do a full showing of the whole bridge and the woods and the forest. But anyway, getting back into that, I think there were definitely some other people around. You couldn't tell where they were, but it was just people though. And I don't know if they were fishing, camping out, whatever, but you know, they were in the distance. And that's one thing that they do warn you about, is just the people that might be out there. And that probably becomes a little bit more dangerous towards midnight, I would say. Even Ghost Adventures crew was saying that. So it's not even just a safe place to go, not just because of, you know, the paranormal, but because of the people, like real life people in cults, crazy people that think that you like don't know what you're doing out there and are gonna be curious and, you know, coming at you in a weird way. So that's what was making my husband get really weirded out, and he was getting really negative vibes because of that. I will say that once we got on the bridge, I wasn't feeling anything but buzzed and excited, but my husband kept saying, I just feel really, really sad. I just feel really sad. And that could just be him, you know, having a reaction from the alcohol, because he doesn't really drink anymore, but he wanted to have, you know, some drinks with me for a date night, because we haven't had a date night in months. Even for our anniversary, it wasn't really like this big deal. So this was a big deal that night. But anyway, I was gonna tell you, I keep saying that like I don't know, I'm frazzled a little bit. But you know, we start going in there, walking around, and I just want to go deeper and deeper and deeper into the woods. There's all these trails. It's dark. You can't see anything. Like when you look up at the sky and the full moon, it looked like a scene out of The Witch or, you know, Blair Witch Project. It was really, really cool to me. It was eerie but cool. And the weird thing is that I kept having these really strong urges to just hurl myself off into the river, and that is so not me. I don't, water freaks me out a little bit because I've almost drowned too many times in my lifetime. 2 of them in particular, I seriously did nearly drown when I was a kid and then when I was an adult. And I'm just not, I think I panicked because of my anxiety. I even quit my swimming lessons when I was a kid because I was so terrified. So when I say that the idea of me wanting to jump off into the river, throw myself into the river, like having these urges to do that is not me. And I don't think that's just alcohol. I really don't. That is not me. That is not an April thing to do, whether I am buzzed or drunk or not. Like, cause I go to the beach, I had a house that had a pool. I never wanted to do that. Never. I had the chance to do that and I didn't do that. So why the heck would I want to throw myself into a disgusting, dirty river where there's copperhead snakes all around that I have been told, there's wildlife around. That freaks me out a little bit, like, there's poison ivy. I mean, I tripped and fell, which is probably just because I was buzzed and, drunk, not because some otherworldly force pushed me. I don't think that. I think I just tripped and fell. But I mean, I had leaves in my hair and I was still brushing them out the next morning before I had to go to work. It was the most just weird thing. I don't ever get leaves stuck in my hair like that. And the thing that just really trips me out is the fact that I was really wanting to I just had this urge to just throw yourself into the river. Just throw yourself into the river. And I didn't read till later on that there's been many deaths. There's been many missing people in this, wooded, forested area, because it goes on for quite a way. And there have been gunshots out there, but I mean, there's been stories of people being murdered out there. A woman falling, maybe somebody pushed her off into the river, and I don't know. There's a lot of weird stories. Who knows what's true and what isn't, but I didn't know about that till after the fact, because after I'd gone there and had my little creepy drunk walkthrough of Goatman's Bridge and the forest, I don't know, I remembered that I had these urges to do that. And we did have a digital voice recorder going, but I didn't catch anything. I did not catch anything, and I don't know how, true anything, or how genuine, I should say, it is when you're outside, because you don't know what those, I mean, it could be a raccoon or a snake or a branch or, the wind or somebody else making noises. So it's just not very accurate for me. I did use a spirit box, but I was too drunk to even know what the hell was going on with it, and I just could not connect. So once again, that is why I do not have a video of Goatman's Bridge. I was gonna do it as a surprise, and when I said all that and I had everything together, I was, excited that I was getting to go there and that my husband agreed to take me there. Finally, dude, finally. I was like, oh my God. I mean, you would have thought, of course, the excitement that I showed whenever he came home and he told me I thought we'd go to Goatman's Bridge. I was like, yes! So excited. I was jumping up and down. I was just so excited. I still get excited thinking about it. Thinking about the fact that we're going to go back there and do an actual investigation and a psychic walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. But I thought I would share that with you guys, because what do you think? And what is your idea or your take or your opinion, I should say, on alcohol and investigating? I don't think the two mix. I really don't. Not that I've never investigated after having a glass of wine, because I have, and I did catch something. But being, 3 shots in of whiskey, a whole bottle of wine, barely any food that entire day. I don't think that is the way to go, and I don't have any footage anyway because, I mean, hello, the thing cut off on me, so I took it back to the car, and that's all in the digital voice recorder, but I mean, we didn't catch anything, so there's nothing to listen to, so I didn't share that, and I'm so befuddled by everything. I don't even know, and I haven't even had a drink. I've had a little ah! Knock that over. A Diet Dr. Thunder. That's what I've had tonight, and I sound crazy talking about this bridge, so I don't know, guys. And I am way too far into this video now. I am so sorry. But be on the lookout for a Goatman's Bridge video coming up very soon where I am not buzzed and drunk, and I'll have lights going in my night vision camera light and all that good stuff, and I'll be prepared to do this. So I'm sorry. Alright guys, so let me know what you think in the comment section below about everything that I said. This is just kind of a vlog discussion. I don't even know, just me chit-chatting. Let me know if you like these kind of videos, because I could easily I could easily come on here and talk to you a lot more and just do this, but I just feel like I'm, you know, I'm a Gemini, so I just blah, 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 blah. But anyway, guys, before this goes all the way to 20 minutes, happy haunting, stay scared of a very creepy night. Bye!